Next week is Mother's birthday, and Susan and Jimmy Bray are getting a present for her.
Do you really think she'll like it? I think she will, Jim.
They've written a letter to a company in Milwaukee that sells through a mail-order catalog. Jimmy wants to be sure that he has addressed the envelope correctly. He's never addressed an envelope before.
Then he writes the state. W-I-S, period. There, how's that? That's fine.
Let's see now. Name on the first line, number and street on the second, city, zone number, and state on the third. The zone number tells what neighborhood in Milwaukee the letter goes to. And in the upper left corner is the return address. There's no zone number here, since Evanston doesn't have zones. Yes, Jimmy has addressed the envelope correctly. But it's not ready to be sealed yet. They have to enclose the money. The catalog says not to send cash, but to send check or money order. And Susan knows she can get a money order at the post office. Here's the post office in Evanston. All the mail which goes in or out of Evanston passes through the post office. In the post office, Susan is waiting to buy a money order to put into their letter. Meanwhile, she asks Jimmy to buy a stamp. The clerk writes out the money order. It's called a postal money order because it represents a promise by the post office to pay $1.75. Meanwhile, Jimmy is buying a stamp for the letter. The money the post office gets for stamps helps pay for the people who work in the post office and for other costs of sending the mail. The post office sells stamps of many different kinds and prices. The clerk tells Susan to write in the name of the company. When they receive it, the company can take it to any post office to get their money. Susan gives the clerk $1.75 plus 10 cents to pay for the money order. The post office is run by the Post Office Department of the United States government in Washington. Almost every town and city has a post office. Some like this one in Evanston, some bigger and some smaller, depending on the size of the town. The mail can go from any post office to any other in the country, and to foreign lands as well. Susan puts the money order into the letter, and it's ready to mail. The address is right, it has a return address, and it has a stamp. Jimmy wants to be the one to drop it into the slot. He's careful to put it into the right slot to help the post office do its work. Let's go behind this wall and see some of the work the post office does. The tray that the letter fell into is emptied onto a sorting table. Letters which go by regular mail usually go by train or truck. People in a hurry can send letters by airmail. Airmail letters cost more for stamps. He puts all the airmail letters together. Special delivery letters must be clearly marked and carry a special stamp. The clerk puts all the special delivery letters together, too. They will be delivered as soon as they arrive. Now the letters are ready to be canceled. The post office has a machine that does this. The machine makes a mark on the stamp so that it can't be used again. But canceling does more than mark the stamp. In the circle is the name of the post office, the time the letter was canceled, and the date on which it was canceled. This is called a postmark. Some letters are canceled by hand because they're too thick to go through the canceling machine or because they're the wrong size. Now the letters go to these cases, where postal clerks sort them according to where they are to go and how they are to get there. Some letters go to places that are close by. Often these letters will be delivered by truck. Letters addressed to more distant places usually go by train. There's a special case for letters addressed to foreign countries. They cost more to mail than letters for this country. This case is only for letters that will go on train number 161 to Wisconsin. This clerk knows the name of every town where the train stops in the right order. Jimmy's and Susan's letter goes into a slot for letters addressed to Milwaukee. As each slot fills up, a clerk takes out the letters to tie them into a bundle. The post office has machines that quickly tie the bundles, faster than a man can do it. Then the bundles of letters are tossed into large bags called pouches. Each pouch will go to a different place. The bundle with Jimmy's and Susan's letter goes into the pouch for Milwaukee. Packages in the mail are called parcel post. They are sorted much like letters. The workers take them from this moving table and toss them into the right hampers. Then the packages in each hamper are sorted into different mail sacks. It's 4:20 now. All the mail has been taken out of the racks. Train number 161 is due in Evanston soon. The pouches for train number 161 must be closed and locked. Every letter pouch is locked before it leaves the post office in order to keep the mail safe inside. Only postal clerks have the keys. The same key works all the locks. The pouches and sacks are taken from the post office by trucks to start on their trip. The post office has a schedule when different pouches are locked, according to the schedules of the trains, trucks, and airplanes they are to go on. Some airmail will go to a helicopter field at the edge of the city. The helicopter will carry the mail quickly to an airport, where mail can be put on large airplanes. Helicopters are used in some of the larger cities and their suburbs to speed up the mail service. At the airport, airmail first goes to a special airmail post office. Here, the mail is arranged according to the schedules of the airplanes. Then, the pouches and sacks of mail are loaded into airplanes, which take them quickly to the cities they are bound for. Regular mail usually goes by train. Here is train number 161 pulling into the station. This train has a special car called a railway post office, which is really a post office on wheels. A post office truck has brought the pouches and sacks to the station. Jimmy's and Susan's letter is in one of these pouches. As the train rolls along, postal transportation clerks open pouches they have picked up from different city post offices along the railroad line. In some pouches, the letters are already bundled, and they sort the bundles. Here's the bundle with Jimmy's and Susan's letter in it. Some of the mail the clerks must sort into slots, just as the clerks in the city post office do. Every clerk carries a pistol to protect the mail, along with a key that opens the pouches. Stacked near the door are the pouches that are to be put off at the next station. And so, the postal transportation clerks keep working as the train rolls along. It's early in the morning, several days later. The mail carriers are coming to work at the Evanston post office. They must be ready to leave the post office by 8 o'clock to deliver the mail. They have a lot to do before then. They must sort the mail that has come in since yesterday. Each carrier arranges his letters in the order he will deliver them. Parcel post must be arranged this way, too. It is sorted on the same moving table. It will be delivered by truck. And here is the package addressed to Jimmy and Susan Bray. The birthday present has come at last. Mrs. Bray has no idea what's in it. She can hardly wait for Jimmy and Susan to come home from school.
Oh, a card, too? Oh, happy birthday, Mother. You're the greatest. Oh, thanks. Okay, now let's turn it over like this. Here, see, I had the scissors. Got it here, and here. Come on now, help me. Let's get it out. Hey, oh, a beautiful tray. What that's lovely.
And that's how the post office helped Jimmy and Susan surprise their mother with a birthday present.